Hi friends, it's Julia. I'm here to share my March 2019 Counterfeit Kit Challenge kit, the Out with the Old and Layout Share. This kit was based on the Scrapbooking Cards Today, Blue Skies and Butterflies, and it was a Spring 2018 kit. I started this when I went to a retreat, and it wasn't a huge kit by my standards, but it was a pretty decent size, and I finished it up as far as the layouts went, and then when I got home I made a couple of cards. I still have plenty of supplies to make more cards, but I'm done with this kit. I'm ready to put it away. I have other stuff that I want to go on to. So I think, let me share with you what is left. Yeah, I had pulled in these two punches, but when I went to the retreat, I forgot the tag one at home. But I did have this one with me, and I think I did use it once. Tool-wise, my stamps, I did use this one. I did not use this one. I did not use this one. I don't think I used that one. Unless I did some leaves, I don't remember. I think I used that one a couple of times. I don't think I used that one, or that one, or that one, or that one, or that one. Yeah, I didn't get much use out of my stamps this time. I really wasn't in the mood to stamp along with this kit. I had punched or stamped tons of stuff out, and I will go through and fussy cut this. Oh, what did I do with my little container? Which is what I've done here. I have gone through and I have fussy cut quite a few things, like the, oh, what do you call those, slide frame, the quotes, the words, oh my stars. I fussy cut, I stamped that and fussy cut around it. I did some of the corners. Let's see what else, but you can see more words, more corners, cameras. I still have a lot left to punch out. I did, once I got home, I did punch these little butterflies, colored and punched them out, and I used them on a couple of cards. But that's what I have left. These will go into my leftovers bin. You know, you guys hear me talk about it, and I had some questions about it, and this is it. This is all of it, and I've been trying to show you guys a little bit more. I really went through and I pulled a ton of stuff out to use recently, and so this is what I have as far as stuff in here. Previous things I've die cut, different images, different things. Yeah, and so these things will go right in there. There's an empty little cupcake holder. I use these cupcake holders a lot, and if it doesn't all get in there, you know, I'm really not going to worry about that. It's going to be fine. These will sit right on top, and as I have time, I will fussy cut those out. Sometimes I come in my room and I don't necessarily feel like scrapping or card making, but I want to do something, and so I fussy cut things. So there's that. That's what's left of that. Paper wise, this is it. I didn't have all the cardstock that I may have added in, I used up, but this is what I used to make cards with. Here are all the pattern papers, as well as the cut aparts, most of the cut aparts. I have a few over in one of my other dishes. So that's it. I still have, like I said, I still have plenty to make additional cards, but I'm done. These are circles that I had printed out with the computer, and I fussy cut them out. They'll go back into my stash. I had, that's a die cut piece, a tag that I added in. That was a die cut, an image that I stamped. The Project Life or pocket page cards, these are all freckled fawn, I believe. Yeah. And so I have all of those. I think I maybe used one or two. I have these brads as well as this entire sheet. I have these. I had several packages of enamel dots that were partially used, and I think 2 or 3 more sheets, and that's what I have left. I have a couple of those left, and those are probably going to go into my do not want pile. I have those triangles left, and then I have these hearts left. The sequins I used maybe once. Washi tape, these are the ones that I have, and I finished off a roll. That's always fun to do, so I have to go through my stash and peel that one off of my card. So there you go. And then I have these Nuvo drops, these liquid pearls in peacock. These are in blue. I don't know what shade of blue. Neptune blue. And then these liquid pearls in lemon yellow. And I used all of them. Stickers and chipboard pieces. Oh, there's another piece of stamped image that'll go up to the top. This is everything that's left in the kit. These are alpha dots that have been in my stash for years. It says copyright 2004, and I bought them pretty close to when they came out. They had the little metal pieces that went over them. Super cute, and I had them in tons of colors, but I pulled what I have left, I pulled in to use with this in the green. These are rub-ons. They work terrific. They will go back into my stash. I'll just put them in a Ziploc baggie to keep them fresh. This is a package of butterfly stickers. They're clear. They're just on a white carrier sheet. Very pretty. They'll go back into my stash. I have these washi tapes. I did not use any of that, and I don't think I used any of those that are left over. Here I have a couple sheets of washi strips, leftover bits and pieces, and I have these two that are brand new. I did not use any of those. Chipboard, I think I used a little bit from each page or each sheet. This one I'm really close to the end of it, as well as the next one. I need to find the right. This one is Dream On, Pillow Talk, Family Recipe, Mom's Food, and Movie Night. I don't know if I'll be able to use those all on one page, but I need to try and get those used up. Label stickers, I used 4 off there. This one, I think I used half here. This one, I think I used 1 or 2 off there. These are rub-ons. I used quite a few from here. Big title words, and I used a couple of those words. That's another one of those rub-on sheets that will go back into my stash. I didn't use that side. This is a bit of a border strip. I needed to access a different piece in between those, and so I just cut that piece off. And then I used another partial piece from down there, I think. The glitter words, this is what I have left. I had, I think, 1 or 2 other words that I used. These border strips I have left. I used 1. I think I used just 1 sticker from here. These alpha thickers I used once at least. I did use a couple stickers, 3 stickers from that. I did use several stickers from there. And I don't think I used anything from this sheet. I may be wrong. I had 2 sheets of this white tile with silver alphabet. I have 1 full sheet left, and then this partial sheet, and I used the heck out of those. And then I did use these yellow ones a couple of times. So that's it. That's what I have left to go back into my stash. Really proud of getting stuff used up. Now I did have the Lolly Doodle paper pack from Close to My Heart, as well as the Echo Park Birthday Girl mini collection, and I feel like I got a ton made with those. Alright, now these aren't necessarily in the order that I created them, but here they are. This first one is, I had used the spray mist in the background. I think I had done it for a challenge or something, or just wanted to use a spray mist, and I did, and it really warped the paper. You can see it's one of the Close to My Heart cardstocks, and it doesn't hold up well to spray mist, but it holds up great to stamping, just not the spray mist. I used washi tape on here. I used stickers. I used chipboard. I used this old journal spot that's been in my stash forever, and the title is That Form Exceptional, and then this goes into a little bit about us playing badminton in the front yard. die cut piece, chipboard, enamel dots, rub-ons, you name it. I used a little bit of everything. This one is a 2-page, and it's Having a Great Day, Oh My Stars. Having a Great Day is the title. I went through, I used some of those faceted embellishments. They're not enamel dots. Faceted gemstones, whatever you want to call them. I used the butterfly stickers. I used the die cut pieces. I used chipboard. Here I have crazy faces, badminton here, enamel dots, enamel triangles. I used rub-ons, some of those cut apart pieces, the things that I stamped. I stamped and fussy cut on top of a printed out circle there. More another butterfly and stickers. I did use a journal card, and that is a rub-on there, and it says grandparents. I guess, oh my star grandparents, and that's us out in our front yard with one of our granddaughters, Shawnee, and she's having a good time teaching us how to play badminton, because obviously we don't know. Anywho, here's another of those printer pieces that I fussy cut with rub-ons on there, and here I put washi tape all along the back of this, and I wish I had thought about it because I covered most of it up. I wish I had extended it out a little bit, but I put it on white cardstock, leftover cardstock, or back of one of the pattern paper scraps, and put it along the back just so it would make it pop out a little bit more. And I think I used most all of the washi tape there. More enamel dots, one of those pieces that I stamped and fussy cut. There's a crown sticker, the triangles, the heart, enamel dots. You can see I got tons of embellishment on there, and I love how that turned out. This one is called You and Me. I took that journal spot that I had and put a white piece of cardstock back behind it to make this flower pop, and then used some enamel dots and some of these sticker flowers, as well as the enamel hearts and enamel dots. There are some chipboard pieces, and here I used one of those stickers for A Beautiful Life there. One of the chipboard pieces here and here, enamel dots, a label sticker. I had leftover bits and pieces of that washi tape on the pattern paper, so I used a couple of pieces on the top and the bottom and just fussy cut them to be like little banners, and then I used some pieces here as well, and did just down here, Shawnee and Grumpy playing badminton. This is a 2-pager. And I fussy cut these. There was a sheet of paper that had all these banners all over it, and then some of them had happy birthday on it, or birthday, or happy, and I fussy cut those banners out, used one of the pattern papers and cut it down a little bit so that it would fit between these two pieces of white cardstock, and then just strung the banners up. I used a journal card here. These were stickers from one of the sticker sheets. That was another little transparent sticker that my sister gave me. I used enamel hearts, enamel dots. I also used, I don't know if you can see it here, but I have a little rub-on here. I have some rub-ons here. And these, what look like yellow enamel dots, those are actually the liquid pearls. I love how this bottle of yellow does. It just flattens right out and looks like little enamel dots on there. Super duper cute how those turned out. And this little bird here is a rub-on as well. And then the gold dot here is, or the yellow dot is that liquid pearls. I used chipboard pieces. I used the die cut pieces. Yeah, really like how that turned out. This one is called Grumpy Time, Time with Family. This is my grandson Cameron and my granddaughter Zoe, and they were just hanging out with Grumpy out in the front yard. They each had their turn with them, and then they were together. Yeah, and so I put some of the butterflies, I stuck them down to white cardstock, and then fussy cut them out, and then made a trail with the Nuvo drops in Neptune. Used a sticker here, used a rub-on piece here, Those are, that is a piece of washi tape as well as a piece of pattern paper, an enamel heart here. Again, the liquid pearls here with some enamel dots, another of those faceted stones. Those are pieces that I stamped and cut out. Yeah, so I like how that one turned out as well. Any of them with my grandkids, you know I'm gonna love. Yeah, this is a single page. I think this was from a 2-page layout, the sketch that I used, and I just used one side of it. And this one is called Cousins. I used a label sticker here. I actually used 3 brads here and here. I used some enamel hearts here and here. Used lots of chipboard right here. Put their names down on here, Cameron, Shawnee, and Zoe. And then used some of those die cut pieces. Here for the title, I just took a piece of white cardstock, took this washi tape and layered it all up, and then tore it on either side to make kind of like a border. No, what am I thinking? Like something that you would put a sign on or a title on. So that's what I did. I created that right there. So yeah, love that. This one is Pizza Night. And this one I did at the Victoria Marie crop, and it was for a challenge. And part of the challenge was to use like 3 pattern papers, to use enamel dots, to use border pieces, to use trim, to use stickers, and what else? Dimensional something or other, and photo matting, I think. So I popped my photo up. I popped these stickers up. This was a die cut piece here that was border strips, and I just cut those 2 out. Used a piece of twine across them. This is a die cut piece here that I just layered this sticker up on. This is a piece of wood veneer that I actually got from my sister because I didn't have any. These Z's were part of the alphabet, but I cut them down a little bit, and then a couple of stickers here to create this one. Very simple layout, but I like how it turned out. This is one that I also did for the Victoria Marie scrapbook retreat, and it was another of the challenges that we had to do for the retreat if we wanted to play along. Part of it was using what do you call it, mixed media of some sort, to have chipboard of some sort, to have enamel dots, multiple pattern papers, wood veneer, I forget what else. Anywho, so I created this. I modified it a little bit afterwards because I had these gold dots that are here and here and here. I had here and here. They were pretty large, and then I bumped them and they weren't dry, and so I ended up having to scrape those off the page, and I covered them up with these little die cut pieces, which I have another here. These are the computer printed embellishments that I cut out here. Put some enamel hearts down, have the liquid pearls and Nouveau drops here, and I borrowed this chipboard from another kit that I had taken with me. My sister gave me this piece, and I had also taken some gold Heidi Swap color shine. It doesn't necessarily look so gold on here to me today, but it truly was gold in the bottle. So that's what I created with this for this one, and so that gave me a total of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 layouts that I created. Now let me get the cards out and show you, but they have not completely dried because I made them right before I'm filming this. So the card bases, and really this was pretty simple. I took my powder puff ink and I turned it over and I smashed it down on there, and that gave me a place. I'll write the title down in black ink, or the address down in black ink, for those to be mailed. And I also did 2 for the girl cards. I did 2 girl cards, 2 boy cards, or what could be boy cards. So this is the boy, and they're both the same. It says have a happy day, and that's where I ran out of that yellow washi tape, so I used green inside this one. Happy birthday on the front, and those are the liquid pearls, and they're still wet. The Nuvo Drop and the Liquid Pearl are still wet, so they are staying there. And I went around the edges, and I had sprayed a little water on the ink pads because they were kind of dry. I think from being in my car and going to the retreat, I think they kind of got a little bit dried out because it was so hot. Anyway, so I added a spray of water, and so the ink, when it went down, it was pretty wet. But no biggie. I think they turned out super duper cute. Again, here's the same one. Same exact thing. And for the girl cards, same exact thing there, except for this yellow paper I embossed. I pulled out this Doris star embossing folder and just embossed that yellow sheet to put behind there, and then used a circle punch to circle cut out the bigger and the smaller. Used the enamel dot or the pearl drops to make my enamel dots. Used a couple of brads on there, and then on the inside it says bringing you sunshine and butterflies, and I fussy cut that, colored and not fussy cut, die cut that out, those two little butterflies. And I did the exact same thing for this one. So I created 10 cards, 10 layouts and 4 cards with this kit, which are just fine. I am way okay with that. I wanted to get this kit used up, and I have. I feel good about putting it away. Even though I could possibly make more layouts, or more cards, I'm not gonna. I'm done with it. Anywho, thanks for sticking around. I hope I inspired you to get into your stash to maybe build your own kit and create some layouts or some cards with it. Just share that product that you use. I would love to see, if you create your own kits, I would love to see, and especially the layout shares, because I guarantee you a lot of my stash is old, and so if I have it, or if you have it, I may have it too if I haven't used it already. So always tag me if you make these kind of videos. I would love to go over and have a look-see. Anyway, see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.